Hey, I am TC, your girlfriend, not girlfriend, and the most honest F buddy you've never had. Today's topic, the stages I went through after abruptly losing Tyler. Let's get into it. Okay, so stage one for me, I think, was probably denial. Initially, when the change started happening and he started to text me a lot less or whatever, like right after Christmas, when texting started to be weird, communication started to be odd, I was like, bro, there's no way this man could have popped into a relationship and is like just doesn't even have the capacity to be friends with me anymore. Like, there's no way. That can't happen, right? So it's definitely denial, and I am like hitting a brick wall, I think with myself even, trying to explain away his actions. I was like trying to force him to live up to my expectation of him or what I knew of him, because he was always like, I'm never gonna leave you alone and we'll always be friends or whatever. Like, those are conversations that we had. So I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I know you're not gonna go back on like all the stuff that we talked about just like that. And so it was an adjustment period for me mentally. 2 months after no contact, 3 months after the incident itself, I'm coming to, yes, a person can lie to you. A person can continually lie to you. He didn't intend to be a liar, you know what I mean? Like, he probably really thought that he had the ability to remain friends with me even, when he entered into a relationship. And that just was not the case. The next phase that I went through shortly after denial was feelings of frustration and abandonment. So I was extremely frustrated with his inability to keep, I guess, the promises that he made to me in the past, that we made to each other. And then also feeling abandoned. It's like, damn, this friend that I had, this really close friend, he's like gone. Like, I can't talk to him. I can't ask for help. I can't do anything. It's just like this person no longer can exist to me, which is odd. It's an odd concept to me in general, because even friends that I don't speak with anymore for other unfortunate reasons, they are still present in my mind, and I feel more comfortable with them being present in my mind because the ending had more explanation to it. And it wasn't as abrupt, and it made more sense. Like, I could follow along in their character with how we got there, but I couldn't really do that with Tyler's character. Now that I think about it, yes, I see how all the things aligned, right? But I was going through just being really frustrated and then feeling really lonely and abandoned, because now San Diego, I'm just here by myself, right? That's what I'm thinking. Then I went into anger. And mind you, if you're tracking most of these, minus the frustration and stuff, most of this is like the grieving process, right? So then I went through anger, and I was just very mad at him for being a freaking liar. I'm like, bro, what? Huh? Like, I don't even understand what you're doing. And what you're doing doesn't even make any sense. And it doesn't make sense to anyone I explain it to. I'm so freaking mad at you and her. Like, why would y'all feel like y'all needed to do it like this? Why would y'all do it? Like, why would you feel that? There was several ways this could have happened. Why did y'all feel like y'all had to do it that way? So I went through like the anger process. I also was like, I don't know if this is another phase, but I also went through like the glorifying phase. I guess it's glorifying and bargaining are kind of like, I don't know, intertwined a little bit, because I started to feel like, dang, was I not a really good friend during the course of our friendship? Could I have been a better friend? Where was I lacking? Is that what he's thinking about now? Is that helping the separation for him? Him thinking about like, dang, she wasn't nothing to keep around, no way. Like, she was cool, I guess, but she just has a lot going on with her life. And I just started to feel down on myself about how I showed up in our friendship, and wondering if that played a role, or feeling like that played a role in his ability to basically just go. And I also started, like, this is what they call like the bargaining phase. I was like, dang, like maybe if I didn't do this, then it wouldn't have turned out this way. Or maybe if I didn't say this, then it wouldn't have turned out this way. Maybe if I didn't blah, 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 this wouldn't have happened. And it's all BS. Things happen the way that they happen, and people show up the way that they show up, and that's it. You can only do the best you can. That's it. And I feel like now I'm in, I don't know if this is a part of the grievance phase. I don't think so. You're supposed to reach like acceptance. I don't think I've gotten to acceptance yet, but I am at like this intermittent phase where I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed. I'm like, I'm feeling like I'm trying to accept it. Like, okay, this is reality. I even have a new great person in my life. Okay, I don't want to think about this person anymore. Cool, they played a role in X amount of time in my life, but they're doing their own thing and that's fine. For whatever reason, my brain wants to keep bringing this person up in my mind. It's very annoying. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very annoying because I keep thinking about them. I just want the situation to be resolved. I don't even know. I can't even sit here and tell you what I honestly want right now. I just know that I'm very annoyed by the fact that I don't have it. I'm like, is it an explanation? Is it an apology? What is it that I want? I have no idea, but I wouldn't mind if it would just leave me alone because I really, truly am not even trying to be. I'm having a great time over here in this situation with Adam. And thoughts of Tyler popping up is just like I know he's present. Like I know he's a living person that I spent time with, but okay, he's doing his own thing. Leave him alone, mind, is what I feel like. So that's the stage that I feel like I'm in right now. But it was definitely a process I had to go through, and I wrote in a journal all of these processes. When I was going through the glorifying and bargaining phase, that's what I'll call it, I wanted to manifest him back, right? Okay, yes, it gets a little crazy. I wanted to manifest him back. Why did I want to manifest him back? At the time, I didn't really know, but after talking to Adam about it, I talked to Adam about it. After talking to Adam about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I know why. I just want him to apologize. And now that I'm like past that, I'm like, I don't need to manifest him back for an apology. F it. Like he did what he did and that's it. If he thinks that that's cool and that's how he wants to conduct himself in the rest of his life, I don't have any say over that. And maybe it's been working for him. I don't know. It doesn't work for me, and that's just not the person that I am. And that's fine. I can move my life being the person that I want to be. I don't need to try to control somebody else, or I don't need somebody else to come in my life just so I can feel like humanity is better than that. Humanity is going to be what it is, and I'm just going to have to be the best person that I can be when interacting with humanity. That's it. So anyway, there's other stuff, but I'll leave it at that was my process. Your process is going to be what it is. I can tell you, I thought that I was going to get from one stage to the next and one stage to the next and never go back, but you do go backwards. You slip backwards. I don't like cry about it anymore. I think I stopped crying after the first month and a half afterwards, where like I would have slips and cry about it again, not even completely understand why I was crying, but I don't have those anymore. You'll move to a space where I'm at now, it's just kind of annoying. And you just, you're trying to get on about your days. And for whatever reason, your brain keeps trying to poke at you, that stuff. And I am sure I will reach, the phase where it's like, it's gone. Like my brain is not even really thinking about it anymore, or it doesn't like trigger anything in me. But yeah, that is the process and where I'm at with it as of now. Of course, if you guys have any questions or want me to go into further depth, feel free to ask. I have no problem answering those. But as always, guys, until the next video, be free, have fun, be safe, and enjoy.